If you were watching Sunday Night Baseball, you saw an experiment done by David Cohn, and he showed what happens when you use alcohol to clean off rosin. And it was amazing to see how sticky his fingers actually were, even after cleaning off the rosin with the alcohol.
Even with just the rock rosin, it got sticky, and then I went to the alcohol to show you, okay, let me clean it off. That's right after the alcohol, and see the alcohol sort of activates
what's left of the rosin?
What's left of the rosin, absolutely. And I went back to the rosin bag after the alcohol as well, and that's what I got right there.
Now, even without the alcohol, rosin and sweat create a really, really sticky substance. And we've seen Trevor Bauer do experiments before showing how he could get a baseball to stick to his hand again just using sweat and rosin, two completely legal substances. So there are a lot of people that think that Scherzer's a cheater, and they say that Scherzer knew that using alcohol to clean his hands would only make his hands stickier. There's another group of people that say that he's completely innocent, that he was told to clean his hands and he used alcohol because that's what players use to clean off rosin. And Cohn even says in the interview that players don't use soap and water because then your fingers become very soft and pruny. So Major League Baseball clearly has an issue here because you have a player claiming that he only used rosin and sweat, two legal substances, which make your hands sticky. In Major League Baseball, specifically the umpires that were umping that game said that his hands were too sticky. So how do we judge when are hands too sticky and when are they not? Now, Max Scherzer's agent, Scott Boras, said, according to Ken Rosenthal, MLB standards and rules enforcement should mandate and require an objective, verifiable standard. If you want to attack the integrity of the competition, you need clear, precise standards, else you damage the game and its players. He went on to say the Cuzzy on-field spectrometer is not the answer. MLB needs to employ available scientific methods, not subjective, to create verifiable certainty of its rules. Now, first off, I'm not even smart enough to know what he just said. But secondly, how do you even do this? How would you have time to test things? We've already shortened the game with a pitch clock. Are we going to increase the game length now by having to take samples of whatever players have on their hands and test them? At the same time, I do agree with him. He said in another quote, he said, no one can explain what is too sticky. And I agree. There are no units that you can measure or quantify stickiness. So how do you know when something is too sticky and when it isn't? And one umpire might say a hand is too sticky, while another one might say it's perfectly fine. So this seems like a big mess. If you're going to allow players to use rosin and sweat and rosin become sticky, well then how do you throw players out if their hands are sticky? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. All I know is Scherzer was thrown out of a game. He suspended 10 games. He was also fined, I think, $5,000. And this won't be the last player that's thrown out of a game because of hands being too sticky. So what does Major League Baseball do? Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you later.